Congressman Matt Gaetz, who explains why he voted against the relief money. Danielle.
Ron, just weeks apart, Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Irma left both Texas and Florida in a state of emergency. Now, as the states begin to recover, FEMA funding has quickly withered away. So to add more to the funding for the federal agency, lawmakers in Washington pushed through a bill that replenished FEMA money. But local Congressman Matt Gaetz voted against that bill, saying it's not just the relief funding he opposed, but rather the $1 trillion increase to the nation's debt limit. Some locals say they don't necessarily agree with his decision.
Look, the federal government has a role to play in disaster relief. We all recognize that. But instead of prioritizing disaster relief over some of the other spending decisions we make, we chose to just create $1 trillion in new spending authority for Washington. That is terrible behavior, and that's why I'm glad I voted against it.
We always come up for money for everything else. Every little thing, building a wall, whatever. But this is humanity. This is about the people. This is about people suffering. It's not the same thing. You've got to look at it as different. And I think that he needed to step back and think about that before he made this vote.
Now, Gaetz referred to this budget increase as entitlement spending and says that's what's driving the nation's debt higher. Gaetz was one of 90 House Republicans who voted against the hurricane relief bill. Ron?
Danielle, thank you. Now, one other Florida congressman voted against the relief money. That was Ted Yoho of Gainesville.